The meta keeps changing, the meta formations keep changing. But today I'm going to show you the only formations you should be focusing on in FC25. Now, before some of you comment, any formation can be good. Guys, I absolutely agree with that, and I've been saying that since a very, very long time. But there are some formations that are definitely better than the other formations. That means the 4-2-3-1, the 4-4-1-1, the 4-5-1, the 4-4-2, right? These formations are better than, let's say, a 3-4-2-1. That's a fact. Now, with that being said, guys, first formation on the list is the 4-4-1-1. Yes, guys. So I have been playing this formation since a very long time, right? Almost 1 year, going back to FC24. I've been playing the 4-4-1-1. I keep changing it. I keep changing it. Usually, if I have someone like, let's say, Socrates, I would use poacher instruction on them because they have the plus plus role over there, right? Especially for the first time lob through passes, it's really good. So let's say you have someone with that role plus plus, I would say use poacher. If you don't, advanced forward or target forward is really good. I like both and I keep switching between them. But I have also used target forward. Both of these are equally good depending on what you want from your striker. If you have Drogba, definitely go for target forward because I have Smith. She is small, so I will use advanced forward. You need to think about these things, okay? You cannot blindly copy and paste the tactics. Putelas, she is my cam. For me, playmaker is the best role on the cam, right? As it provides us the balance that we need from our cam. And shadow striker, they sometimes tend to play behind the striker like a center forward, which isn't bad. But in the current first time lob through pass meta, you want the cam to connect with your CMs, and that is best done in a playmaker role. One of your CM should be playmaker. It's really good. CMs on playmaker are really creative. The attacking AI gets a boost on playmaker, which is really good. I think the attacking AI for the center mid is the best in the playmaker instruction. The other center mid should be holding. This is what I'm playing nowadays, right? So you can see the playmaker plays next to the cam when we are building up. My Sane is obviously inside forward. He has the finesse plus playstyle. He has the 5-star weak foot. He can whip those finesse shots in. Our left back Theo Hernandez. I am using wing back. Usually I recommend using fullback and then triggering the run manually. Well, why am I using wing back then? The only reason is that I want him to stay a little bit high up. So when I ask him to make a run, he isn't making a run from deep inside our own half. He's on the halfway line. That gives me more support down the left hand side. For the other winger, we are using wide playmaker. Let's say I have someone with finesse, I would also use inside forward here. And my con is fullback, defenders are defender, and keeper is sweeper, keeper. Builder style is going to be short passing. Our defensive approach is 68. If you feel that your team is pressing a lot, you can keep it to 50. That is absolutely all right. You can play balanced. If you feel in short passing your team is really static, you can use balanced. But I would recommend either balanced or short passing, not counter for the 4-4-1-1. Next up, guys, we have arguably the most broken formation right now. Yes, I mean it. It is the most broken and most cancerous formation in the game. Even more so than 5 at the back. The 4-2-1-3 is absolutely annoying to play against, right? And it is very good when we use it ourselves. Why is it good? Well, if you put one of your CDMs as a center half, this is how your team holds the ball, right? And you can put the other CDM as a holding or even as a center half depending on your preference, and you will almost always bully the opponent's cam, especially if they are playing the 4-4-1-1. It is also very strong against the 4-4-2. The CDMs, they completely lock out your opponent's strikers and the cams. Then you can have both of your fullbacks playing as wing backs, right? They will go forward while your CDMs cover for them. It is absolutely insane. The 4-2-1-3 is absolutely disgusting. It is very stupid in the current meta. For the striker, again, advanced or target. Your wingers are going to be inside forwards, inside forward. The cam is going to be playmaker, without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt. The most toxic formation in FC25 is the 4-2-1-3. This is what I am using. 62 short passing. You can use balance. You can also use counter in this formation, depending on your own personal preference. The way I play, I prefer short passing in the current meta. Then we have the 4-5-1. Abu Maka uses the 4-5-1, guys. The 4-5-1 is really good and it's very strong in possession, especially if you want to play a lot of short passes. If you want to play football, if you want to look for recycling meaning cutting the ball back from wings into the midfield, then the 4-5-1 is for you. And you should copy all of these formations, at least have them in your tactics, right? Middle CM is holding, left CM, right CM, playmaker, RM, white playmaker, left mid, inside forward, left back, wing back, wing back, striker, advanced or target, depending on what you want from him. And our goalkeeper is going to be obviously sweeper keeper. These are the most overpowered formations right now. Again, 67 depth, short passing, balanced or short passing is the best for the 4-5-1. Now, guys, the 4-2-3-1 is also very good, but that is for another day. It's very similar to the 4-2-1-3. Plays similar. You can play a similar style, but you have cams instead of wingers if you want more players in the middle of the pitch. Like I said, we'll talk about it on another day. But for now, the 4-5-1, the 4-4-1-1, and the 4-2-1-3 are absolutely broken.